สวัสดีค่ะท่านผู้ชมค่ะเรายังอยู่ในช่วงปีใหม่นะคะเดือนมกราคม2569หรือ2026นะคะเราก้าวมาสู่ยุคใหม่แล้วนะคะรายการของเรายังเริ่มเข้ามาสู่อินเตอร์มากขึ้นนะคะวันนี้เรายังอยู่ดรเรายังอยู่กับดร Lanny Snodgrass นะคะแล้วก็คุณสตีเวนนะคะ เอ่อเมื่อเสาร์ที่แล้วเราคุยกันเกี่ยวกับเรื่องนักจิตวิทยาแล้วก็ผู้เชี่ยวชาญทางด้านนี้แล้วก็สิ่งต่างๆที่เกิดขึ้นเป็นผลกระทบจากสังคมจากอะไรรอบด้านแล้วก็การแก้ไขต่างๆเท่าที่เราพอจะหาทางได้แล้วก็ดรเรนนี่ก็ให้ความรู้ด้านต่างๆเกี่ยวกับเรื่องพวกนี้ว่าทั้งความละเอียดอ่อนแล้วก็ต้องให้ความใส่ใจต้องให้ปฏิสัมพันธ์ที่ดีกับผู้ที่เรามีสัมพันธ์ด้วยโดยเฉพาะอย่างยิ่งในเรื่องครอบครัวพ่อแม่ควรจะให้กำลังใจที่ดีกับลูกนะคะแล้วก็เพื่อที่ผลตอบรับที่ลูกจะส่งกลับมาให้เราก็คือความเข้าใจความที่แบบว่ามีความสุขมากขึ้นกับการเป็นพ่อแม่แล้วก็ลูกนะคะแล้วก็สำหรับวันนี้นะคะอีกหนึ่งคำถามที่ชิดมาจะขอเรียนถามดรเลนนี่ดรเลนนี่ค่ะ how to prolong life after this in the
Well, as we get older, our currency
yes
becomes not how much money we have in the bank.
uh-huh.
It becomes how many friends we have who are really close to us that we value.
Yes.
Relationships become the replacement for money as you get older. Because you realize that time, life is rather short. Time is precious, and you want to cherish that time. Want to cherish that time, and after all, how many have ever seen a hearse pull a U-Haul? A hearse is, that takes the casket of the deceased person to the cemetery in my country, and you bury the person in a big car, black car. That's a hearse. How many have ever seen a hearse pull a U-Haul? You understand? A U-Haul
Yes, I
trailer
understand,
is
yes.
the one that has all of your personal effects. So you can't take it with you.
Yeah, okay. That is Buddhism also have this. When you come alone. When you go, you have to go alone. You cannot get anything with you. Only the good thing and the something that you made it by yourself during your
Yeah.
lifetime and during life of you. Yes. Is it the same?
I think it's very, very similar. Christians believe in living a good life, a righteous life, and thinking of heaven, and of faith, of course.
Oh, yes.
That's all important. I think the spirit of gratitude. Gratitude is so important. Serving,
Serving, yes.
it's you feel purposeful. You feel that you're doing something to make a better place for someone in the world. Maslow hierarchy.
Yes.
He talks about altruism as you go from survival, the base, to the top, where you now reach this senior level in your life, that altruism, you have this need to be giving to others, giving
yes.
something to others.
เป็นผู้ให้นะคะ
Yeah,
ค่ะ
caring about others. That's a very healthy thing for you too. Many times, to the giver
Yes.
is the receiver of a blessing. Yeah. And that blessing, that's some of the blissfulness of life,
Yeah.
is feeling that that my life makes a difference for somebody else. That I'm not here just for myself to enjoy and engage in all of the great things that make me happy. I'm here for some purpose. Not just a selfish purpose, not to be self-absorbed and live an entire life like that. That there's a higher purpose.
ค่ะท่านผู้ชมค่ะสิ่งที่ดรเลนนี่พูดให้เราฟังนะคะว่าในการที่เราจะใช้ชีวิตที่เหลือของเราอย่างไรต่อไปท่านบอกว่าในแง่หนึ่งเนี่ยอย่างตั้งแต่ที่เราเกิดเนี่ยมีคำที่บอกว่าการที่เราแบบอะไรนะคะคือจริงๆแล้วมันก็เหมือนกับที่พุทธศาสนาบอกไว้นะคะคือเวลาเรามาเกิดเนี่ยเราก็มากดตัวคนเดียวนะคะอยู่ อาจจะไม่รอบด้านมีคนเยอะแยะแต่ว่าสุดท้ายแล้วเมื่อเวลาที่จะจากไปก็จากไปอย่างโดดเดี่ยวคนเดียวเหมือนกันไม่สามารถจะเอาสมบัติอะไรต่างๆไปได้นะคะอันนี้มันก็เลยเป็นจุดที่ท่านบอกว่าทางคริสตศาสนาเองก็มีตรงนี้แล้วก็ให้นึกถึงการที่มีอะไรนะคะไม่ใช่เกิดมาเพื่อแสวงหาความสุขตัวคนเดียวการรู้จักเป็นผู้ให้ก็จะเป็นอีกสิ่งหนึ่งที่ทำให้ชีวิตมีคุณค่าแล้วก็ยิ่งให้ก็จะได้รับสิ่งอื่นๆตอบแทนกลับมาโดยที่บางทีอาจจะไม่ได้คาดหวังอะไรอย่างนี้ด้วยค่ะ and then come to the something like the how you manage to have a healthy life, something like a food, or do you?
Well, food. I'm not a nutritionist. I mean, I'm a little overweight myself. But I think exercise is really important. Okay, I try to do 10,000 steps a day.
Oh, 10,000.
So that's quite a bit for my age.
Yes.
10,000 steps. That's about 4 miles.
Oh.
And but I can do that quite well.
Because you do it.
See, you have to maintain tonus.
Oh.
I don't know. Your legs,
Very
you know,
important.
are so important. So important. And then healthy eating, yes. I think, you know, too much carbohydrates. If you look at our culture in America, we, you know, fast food
Potato.
culture.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much sugar.
Yeah.
And so much of the food. Way too much. Way too much. No. You know, once you turn on the insulin engine, I call it the insulin engine, because you know, when you dump a lot of sugar, then the insulin engine, you know, it gives you this feeling. Oh, I got energy, and you get feeling this good feeling. Well, what does that do? It does nothing but drive your appetite. Oh, I want more. And so you eat more of this and more of this. And, you know, you gotta hold back. You gotta have discipline, some self-restraint.
เพราะฉะนั้นต้องมีวินัยกับตัวเองนะคะในการรับประทานอาหารที่มีประโยชน์
Is the second bite, you take the first bite of food, it may really be delicious, terrific. Is the second or third or fourth bite as delicious as the first? You keep eating, probably not. But if you would, in your consuming food, if you would make sure that you take 20 minutes. 20 minutes is what is allowed for satiation to occur. That means the fullness. You feel fullness, you don't need to eat anymore.
20 minutes.
If you just, and you see this, you know, with kids. I mean, in America, we got 30% obesity among children. What? I've never seen this in my lifetime. But I think they have to be taught how to eat. You eat slow. You don't eat just like a ravishing pig.
วิธีการกินนะคะกินให้ช้าลงไม่ใช่กินแบบรวดเร็วหรือว่า
Like I said, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Your hunger's gone. Your need food's gone. You feel fullness and you don't feel the need to take any more food. But if you've already eaten 5 times the amount to get there, but before you're there,
Yeah,
you see what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's nothing but excess, and it causes obesity, unhealthy. Yeah. Well, I'm not giving all of the tips of nutrition here, but those are some of the very important things I think to keep in mind. And maintaining, our body and mind are so integrated together.
Yes.
Maintaining a positive concept, a positive outlook, biblically, it says think about positive things, uplifting things, and ponder and think about those
คิด
absorb
ถึงแต่สิ่งที่
good
ดีๆนะคะ
feelings and good thoughts. One of the things, as you get older, you want to avoid toxic. Could be people that are toxic. People that are just they're all the times complaining, or they're all the times, attacking something or against something. Politically, we have so much political outrage. And it is toxic. It gets to be toxic. I consider it's healthy to have news holidays. Have a news holiday. Just don't listen to the news today. Maybe tomorrow.
ปิดหู
You know.
ไม่รับฟังข่าวสาร
So
สักหนึ่
we
งวัน
talk about eating. You get satiated. You get satiated with toxic news too. Your
และ
head's
สิ่ง
full.
ที่สิ่งที่เป็นพิษทั้งหลายแหละนะคะไม่ใช่คือท่านไม่ได้รวมเฉพาะอาหาร แต่ท่านรวมถึงบุคคลไปด้วย บุคคลที่แบบว่าอาจจะมีความคิดที่ไม่ดีหรือว่าอะไรสิ่งต่างๆที่เข้ามาก่อกวนความรู้สึกนะคะแล้วท่านพูดคำพูดของท่านเองนะคะนักการ
And remember, it's not as important what happens to you as how you react to what happens to you.
Oh,
That's the pillar of mental health. What happens to you?
What happened to you? How you react?
It's how
to
you
your-
react to what happens to you that is the most important aspect.
สิ่งที่เกิดขึ้นกับเรา แล้วเราตอบโต้สิ่งนั้นยังไง อันนี้ท่านบอกว่าสำคัญกว่า
Somebody that's waiting for retirement, and they just almost look at their clock. Let's see, how many years? 10 years. Honey, I've got I've got 2 more years. 2 more years to retire. Oh, I can't wait. Retirement comes. They don't have a plan B. What's plan B?
What should they do?
What are you going to do? Just are you going to heaven then? In 2 minutes. Oh no. Oh, let's see. 6 months into retirement. Oh man, what am I doing? I'm watching TV. Sitting on the couch. That's not so good. That's not so good. What can I do with my life? Gratitude. Let's see. Serving. Caring for somebody. Your relationships, finding a healthy relationships, of course, but being productive, doing something. I don't know. You don't have to earn money doing it. You can, but you don't have to. I mean, if you're financially well put, you don't have to be rich, but saving some money for this retirement. But even if you're wealthy and you don't have purpose. That is so important. I can't tell you how important the big P, purpose.
Purpose การมีเหตุผล purpose
But
จุดมุ่ง
purpose-
หมายนะคะ
Doing something that's productive. Could be you're gardening. Do something different. For me, piano for me is more important now than it ever was in my life. Isn't that crazy? At this point in my life, but hey, it's okay. It's okay. But I have to do something. That's why I'm still an expert witness in the state of Washington on personal injury cases and criminal cases. I do forensic exams now and then, but I don't want to do too much, you know, because I want time for other things like travel. So, but your friends.
การมี
Surround your
เพื่อน
friends. Be conscious of being gratified with gratitude towards people that really help you feel good about yourself and that are positive and that help your morale and that you can share positive things with. Because that's a resource. That's a very good therapeutic resource for you. So you want to value those long-term friendships. People that are just takers and not givers are generally not too good to hang out with.
เพราะฉะนั้นคนที่มุ่งเอาแต่ได้จากคุณโดยไม่ให้อะไรเท่าไหร่เนี่ยไม่ให้อะไรกลับมาเนี่ย
Not too healthy.
ไม่ควรที่จะไปอยู่ใกล้เคียงอยู่ควรจะอยู่ห่างๆอะไรอย่างเงี้ยนะคะ so every day now people look at the telephone mobile and go to line every day so it mean that at least
one of the most unpleasant things that I see is walking into a restaurant, seeing a family sitting here,
and then everybody is looking.
They've ordered their meal, and the kids here the kids are. See, they've got a video game here. They're looking at I don't know, messages, and it's like this for an hour, or whatever. I'm telling you. Positives and negatives. Well, this technology of internet, yes, it does have positive, but also has a big negative. We have becoming less human. We're becoming less interactive in communicating with others. Because this has replaced a valuable social function of humanity.
Like
a valuable social. So we can say anything we want to, and write a message, give a text message to somebody. Could be real bad too. Could be something that's very harmful. And it's easier for those people that have a mind to do this that way now than it is to meet somebody face to face. So they can say these horrible things to them without ever seeing them. And so easy. Oh, you just type it in, right?
Yes. So
using the tool for evil instead of good.
Something else to make the life more happy.
Well, I think love, hope, faith, charity, and giving and kindness. I think we need to be kinder to one another. We need to be more thankful and grateful, and to every day be thankful that you're alive. This is the day that you're given. Rejoice and be glad in it, and do some good. Do find something, find someone, find something that you can do to maybe help another person in their struggle or in their journey in life. That's very meaningful. Meaningful for them, but it's meaningful for the giver. Meaningful for the giver.
Yes. So ท่านแนะนำว่าความรักนะคะความหวัง then love hope
charity
การทำ
giving
ทำกรรม
and faith
นะคะ
maintaining your faith
ทำตามอะไรนะคะมอบอะไรนะทำการกุศล บริจาคนะคะ
But the greatest of these is love.
แต่สิ่งสำคัญ
The
ที่สุดก็
greatest
คือ
of these is love.
ค่ะแล้วนอกจากนั้นก็การเป็นผู้ที่มีความอะไรนะคะ kindness ความ กรุณาความกรุณาเมตตาต่อผู้อื่นนะคะ
Love doesn't brag about itself. Love is not puffed up and ego-driven of me.
ความรัก
Love is caring for others.
ความรักให้กับที่จะดูแลใส่ใจคนอื่นด้วย ไม่ใช่แต่มุ่งแต่ว่าตัวเองอย่างเดียวอะไรอย่างนี้นะคะ
secret
to
good life
to prolong life
prolong longevity
Well, how you feel about yourself certainly can be reflected in your body. We call it, psychosomatic illnesses. Psychosomatic disease are things that occur in the mind then that affect the whole body.
yes
Stress. How do you manage stress? How do you deal with stress? You get ulcers, you get a heart attack, you get cardiovascular disease. It's all interrelated. All interrelated. The inner child. Take care of the inner child. We all have an inner child.
yeah
Sometimes our inner child gets hurt. Sometimes it gets attacked by others. Do you have an inner child that you feel good about? And how do you care for the inner child? Well, to keep you get old, but how do you keep young at heart? See, I'm young at heart. I really I feel it. I live it. I may be old. I may be an old dude, but hey, down in my heart, down in my soul, I feel young. I feel young because I feel positive about my inner child. Enjoying
ใน
life.
ตัวของทุกคนนะคะจะมีอะไรนะคะมีเด็กเล็กๆซ่อนอยู่ ตัวเรา
that's true
ตัวเราที่อยู่ในตัวเรานะคะความเป็นเด็กในตัวเรา เพราะฉะนั้นอะไรนะคะแบบ
positive feel positive
Oh, feel positive.
ให้มีความคิดในด้านที่บวกไว้
Sharing
ตลอดนะ
positive
คะ
feelings with others.
แล้วก็ส่งความ
There's so much negativeness in the world. There's enough, believe me, to fill another planet.
สำหรับคนที่คิด
Do we want
คิดลบนะคะ ส่งไปโลกอื่นเลย
do we want to bring harm to another planet? No, I don't think so. But maybe it'd be better if we could find another planet and get rid of it.
เพราะว่า planet they are going to
You turn on the news and oh my, there's just it's crime or it's hate this, I hate that, or hate that politician, or hate that president, blah blah blah. Hate. That's a horrible, horrible thing. I can see it. Hate can become like a demon, like a demonic, and it can just alter your rational thinking process, so that you hate this other person so much that other person could never do anything, not even a tiny thing that was good, not even a teeny weeny thing, nothing.
yes
So the hate has actually destroyed your perception and ability to believe in facts. Because now you believe in an ideology. And ideology becomes like a god to you. And you worship that ideology. Even if you hear news that is not true, you love it because it's against this other person or against whatever institution or political persuasion there is. And so your mind is distorted. It's distorted. Hate can actually do that. It's I've seen it in my country. Believe me, I won't go into describe illustrations, but it's appalling. It's an awful thing. It's an awful thing. Really.
เพราะฉะนั้น
So I
คิด
hate
บวก
this. I hate
อย่า
that. I
คิด
hate
ลบ
this.
นะคะ
What are you for? What are you for? It's easy to throw out all this hate and things that you're against, but what are you for? Tell me what you're for. that tells me really something about you, what you have.
I have a happy life
Yes,
enough
yes,
probably
yes.
Yeah.
what
ในกรณีคนที่แบบว่าทุกอย่างดีมันคิดบวกง่าย
ค่ะ
แต่กรณีคนที่แบบพื้นฐานเช่นความยากจน
อ่า
คนมีปัญหา
อ่าฮะ
จะทำยังไงให้เขาคิดบวกอาจารย์
โอเค ค่ะ คือน้องบอกว่าในกรณีที่คนคิดบวกโอเค แต่ว่าในกรณีที่คนอาจจะเกิดมาจากมาในครอบครัวที่ขัดสนยาก แล้วก็มีปัญหาชีวิตรอบด้าน
ทำยังไงให้คิด
จะทำยังไงให้สามารถยืนหยัดอยู่ต่อไปได้เหรอ
ให้คิดบวกให้เป็นคน
อ่า
คิดบวก
ให้กลับมาเป็นคนคิดบวกได้โอเค she would like to know that in case of the one who have happy already it's okay but the one who born maybe born in the family that is not so rich and they have a lot of problem how can we can make her back to the positive thinking again.
Okay, somebody that's not born rich have problems to achieve, right? I think you're is
No, she mean that somebody already feel good,
yes,
already feel happy.
Yes.
That is okay.
Yeah.
But somebody cannot be like that. Always
Well,
born. Yeah.
yeah.
How can
well, it
make
depends
them
what
back?
what it is that's preventing them from being happy. You know, there are many things that
Like
can.
maybe the underprivileged people.
Oh,
people
underdevelopment.
who-
So it's a
yeah,
developmental,
something-
yes, developmental problem. So yeah, and this is a real challenge because there's a lot of developmental disorders that occur
Yeah.
from child, in child birth. I mean, genetic, of course, is a strong component, but there's other things too that add to that. So. I think getting that child into spatial education is so important. So important. Believe me, it's so important. And teaching the child, to learn to appreciate what they can do, and again, the power of positive feedback. What's their survival? What really is their main survival for that child? If we go back to the
the original one.
self-esteem, how that child. And so we're really talking about this inner child too, aren't we? Because again, the wiring. We're talking about emotional wiring of the brain. What comes in, and what is absorbed in earlier life can really be something that can remain stagnant and toxic for a long time. These patterns that they're stuck. They're stuck in the narrow the system of the brain and all of the synapses and these patterns. So that's why it's so important to make sure that the child has enough positive things, positive feedback, rewards. These are rewards to the child for them feeling like they have done something good and productive. They don't have to be a star runner, a star this or star that or whatever. But that they are an individual separate from any of the other individuals. They are unique, they are a unique human being. What can make them feel good about themselves in what they do, even though maybe it's limited, but hey, the first baby steps are important too, aren't they? If you don't have positive reinforcement of baby steps, how do you get to bigger steps? By telling them they're still not achieving? Is that going to do it? Hardly. No chance of that.
So it means still have a
I think that the spatial, I don't know too much about the spatial, excuse me, the spatial education here. but we have special ed teachers in America that do a lot of great things for kids like that. I worked in a school setting as a psychologist and worked with teachers to help them deal with these children who are developmentally disabled. And I was, excuse me, an advocate, a real passionate advocate for those kids.
ท่านเป็นคนที่มีประสบการณ์โดยตรงนะคะสำหรับเด็กๆที่อาจจะมีปัญหานะคะแล้วก็ท่านเคสที่ท่านดิวกับเด็กๆที่มีปัญหาเหล่านี้นะคะท่านก็กำลังจะเล่าให้เราฟังค่ะ
So I think teachers that really have a passion towards seeing children grow healthy and develop healthy.
เพราะฉะนั้นอยู่ที่ครูนะคะต้องมีความอดทนแล้วก็พยายามที่จะดูแลเด็กให้ใส่ใจเด็กที่มีปัญหาเหล่านี้มากเป็นพิเศษนิดหนึ่งอะไรอย่างเงี้ยนะคะมากก็ได้นะคะถ้าครูเข้าใจ
They need to hide or do away with a template of expectation. Having their own template of what I expect. Each child's different.
เพราะฉะนั้นส่วนสำคัญที่สุดก็คือครู
Their template's different.
ค่ะต้องมีการที่ว่าตั้งไว้เลยนะคะว่าอยากเห็นเด็กคนนี้
So I mean, if the teacher says, in order to make an A, they have to do this because I put this up here.
Yeah.
So that's why for children that have disabled functions, have learning disabilities, need to be in a special class and a special education designed for them particularly.
เพราะฉะนั้นท่านแนะว่าเด็กๆที่มีปัญหาอย่างสมมุติว่ามีปัญหาด้านการเรียนช้าหรืออะไรแบบนี้ ควรที่จะต้องจัดชั้นเรียนให้เด็กพวกนี้ได้พัฒนามากขึ้นอะไรแบบนี้นะคะคือเลือกกลุ่มแล้วก็พยายามครูจะต้องเป็นคนที่ตั้งความหวังว่าอยากจะสอนพวกนี้ให้เข้าสู่กลับมาสู่ระบบปกติเหมือนเด็กอื่นๆได้แค่ไหนอะไรอย่างเงี้ยนะคะเป็นที่ความใส่ใจของครูนะคะ
You see some of the most disabled cases, don't you? And some of them, I mean, even, I saw someone who was born without hands.
Yes.
And using a paintbrush from their mouth to draw pictures, to draw beautiful illustrations, to draw beautiful landscapes or whatever. Think of how meaningful that is, even though they don't have the use of their extremities like normals. But what they have done and the rewarding aspect of positive reaction from others is invaluable.
ค่ะแล้วก็จริงๆแล้วเราก็ทราบนะคะว่ามีเด็กที่แบบว่าอาจจะบกพร่องทางด้านอวัยวะในส่วนที่จะใช้การทำงานต่างๆบางคนอาจจะไม่มีแขนไม่มีมือแต่ก็ยังสามารถจะใช้ปากทำวาดรูปนะคะจับผู้การวาดรูปได้บางคนอย่างที่เราเห็นบ่อยๆก็คือการที่ใช้เท้าจับผู้การวาดรูปซึ่งเป็นอะไรที่แบบว่าถ้าเขาได้กำลังใจได้รับการส่งเสริมเขาก็สามารถที่จะสร้างสรรค์สิ่งดีๆออกมาได้วิเศษเช่นกันนะคะโดยที่แบบว่าความบกพร่องทางร่างกายไม่สามารถที่จะมาหยุดยั้งความมั่นใจในตัวเขาที่จะสร้างผลงานเหล่านี้ได้ค่ะอันนี้ก็เป็นอีกหนึ่งสิ่งที่ท่านดร.เลนนี่เล่าให้เราฟังนะคะ
And so healthy children, no matter what the disability is, they have to have some reassurance by those that are significant persons. Doesn't have to be a parent; it could be a parental figure, someone who represents a parental figure, to somehow give that child reassurance that they're worth something, that they have some value.
อืม
Yeah.
อือฮึถ้าตราบใดที่พวกเขามีความรู้สึกว่าเขายังมีคุณค่าในตัวเขาเองอยู่เขาก็สามารถที่จะพัฒนาก้าวต่อไปได้นะคะค่ะท่านผู้ชมค่ะเราคงจะต้องขออนุญาตพักฟังเพลงกันสักนิดหนึ่งนะคะไปฟังเพลงของ Sound Griffin เลยค่ะแล้วเดี๋ยวเราจะกลับมาคุยกันต่อนะคะ
Dew on grass, under barefoot steps. Yesterday's worries all but forget. Coffee's hot, but my spirit's hotter. Got that glow like liquid water. Clouds might hover, but they won't stay. I'm the one who makes my own way. Got a pocket full of sunrise. Hey, sunshine in my stride. Got that good day burning deep inside. Every heartbeat's a drumline high. Watch me on this blue sky vibe. Hey, let the joy unfold. Today's pure gold. Traffic jam, just a dance floor away. Stranger smile, turn my fear to fade. Found a dime, heads up on the ground. Good luck whispers all around. Hey, sunshine in my stride. Got that good day burning deep inside. Every heartbeat's a drumline high. Watch me on this blue sky vibe. Hey, let the joy unfold. Today's pure gold. Pause and breathe the sweet perfume. Life's a garden in full bloom. No rewinds, no fast forwards now. Today's our masterpiece anyhow. Sunshine stride. Pure gold. Sunshine stride. Good day. Hey. Oh. Today's pure gold.
ค่ะท่านผู้ชมค่ะเรากลับกันมาแล้วนะคะคราวนี้เอิ่มเราจะมาฟังกันว่าในช่วงเกี่ยวกับหนังสือที่ท่านดรเลนนี่เขียนไว้นะคะท่านมีอะไรที่แบบว่าอยากจะบอกเราบ้าง How about this book? How
Well,
you start or
okay,
how
sure.
your inspiration to write this one? This.
Well, my work with veterans and has been a lifelong work. I don't think I would have ever written this book had I not served, had I not gone into the military at such an older age, 63, first time. I'm supposedly the oldest person in the United States Army to have ever gone in first time and did basic. Well, it may be, but
So
y-
it's
y-
mean that
this is was conceived out of the advocacy. I advocate that for wisdom over youth when it comes to warfare.
So
The-
so it mean that you can use gun, you can use everything that the normal military should do. Is that?
Well, I'm trying to make a strong case here because the military often romances vigor. Romances vigor, the vigor of youth. Well, what's so attractive about that? Well, you take a 18, 19-year-old and train him to use a weapon, put him in the battlefield, and he's fearless, or she is fearless. Fearless. This is their big chance. This is their rite to passage. What's a rite to passage? Well, they don't want to be an adolescent the rest of their life. They want to identify with greatness, with maturity, with adulthood. Be a man. So that commander, he can say, "Hey, fellas, I want to tell you, we're going against the enemy tomorrow, but there's a chance that not a single one of you survive. You know what? Boom, straight ahead. I mean, not a one of them's going to back out." That's why they like to recruit these high school students. Hey, I'm not opposed to a teenager joining the military. I think it's a very noble thing. It's a very noble, respectable thing. There's less than 1% of the United States population that ever joined the military. However, is there something else you can assign that teenager to other than having faced the enemy? His prefrontal cortex is underdeveloped, not till he's 25. What do the studies show? Well, studies show that more than 50% are going to be at a much greater risk. I mean, much more than 50% risk for anybody under 25 to be in combat, to develop this horrible thing, PTSD, post-traumatic stress. One study done even found as high as 7 times the risk for those in the younger group. We know that those who are of the young age, like teenagers, 19, 20, 21, they don't do well in combat for many of them. To be able to survive trauma without scars. And I'm not saying that anybody 25 or older isn't going to have trouble with combat trauma. Depends on the intensity. But one of the things that we also know is that building resilience is a protective measure against developing post-traumatic stress. Resilience. Well, there are things that prevent that, and I call it the front loading. Front loading, okay. What does the soldier, what does this 18, 19-year-old bring with him of his history, of his prior history, his childhood? Negligence, abuse from a home of alcoholics, poor parenting, a destructive parental treatment, maladaptive. So those things are real handicaps for a young person, a young soldier, to cope with that kind of stress. He just doesn't have the internal adaptability. If it's unresolved, and most of the most of them, they haven't gone through therapy or any treatment for that. You know, the recruiter, he needs 3 high school students a month. 3 high school students a month sign up to keep his promotion, to keep his goal is to retire out of the service out of 20 years and have draw a pension the rest of his life, right? Get somebody that's young. On the other end of the continuum, I think that military needs to seriously consider who should join the military. And I'm referring to the other age group. Let's take, for example, a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer that's 44 years. If you're over 43 years and you have all of that credential and experience and resource, military is going to tell you you're too old.
Oh.
You're too old. A 43-year-old doctor, engineer, medical specialist, scientist, hey, they're at the top of their game. What's the matter with that? Top of your game? And now you got experience to offer. Whoa. Oh, does that count? No, you're too old.
Oh.
Well, I'm kind of the poster boy, am I not? 63.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I had a chance had not the Iraq War at the same time that I'm trying to get in the military. We got an Iraq War that's right hit on. And however, so the recruiter sees me at 60, and he says, yeah, Leah, Lanny, you can join. I think so, Dr. Snodgrass. So I go down and have my physical.
And how many for the like this case, like your case, how many the older?
Oh my! Well, I'm the oldest, supposedly the oldest of ever. We're talking about first time. We're not talking about somebody that went in at age 20 or 30 or whatever. We're talking about somebody that never ever wore a uniform until 63.
That's why you have.
Well, that's a superior service medal that I was given for my 30 years as a physician in the Department of Defense.
Wow.
So I got that at the end of my career. But no, I was taking oath at 60, taking the swearing oath to the military. Then I get a letter from the headquarters saying, you can't, there's no way. In fact, the letter says, you have now met the maximum age for retirement. Oh, but I haven't even served. Oh, am I going to get a pension or something? I haven't even started. So I call the headquarters, talk with the colonel. He says, hey, your recruiter made a mistake. There's no way you can join. There's no way. You want to contact Fort Knox. It never happened. So I wait for 3 years. I've marinated. I call it marinated. Well, between 60 and 63, I develop a heart condition.
Oh yeah.
So I'm skipping beats 3.5 seconds between beats. I have a 43 beat a minute baseline. That's not because I'm a big runner and in great condition. No, it's because I have a defect. I have a conduction defect, electrical defect. My muscles okay, heart muscles okay, but it's electrical conduction. So I need a pacemaker. That's what I need. But I get this letter in the mail after 3 years, which is orders for me to go down to basic and do officer basic training.
Oh yeah.
And so I sent in my medical records, which says, hey, Snodgrass needs a pacemaker. You get a pacemaker, we don't want you. You can't serve. And I wanted to serve very badly. Well, how bad did I really want to serve? my lifespan, average lifespan, is only 5 years without the pacemaker.
Oh.
They're willing to take me without that pacemaker. What did I do? I threw caution to the wind, didn't I? And I went in anyway.
ท่านผู้ชมค่ะท่านมีประสบการณ์จริงเพียบมากเลยนะคะแล้วก็เข้ารับราชการทหารในขณะที่อายุ63ปีนะคะ สุดยอดมากจริงๆ You are so special one.
Well, I was turned down when I was 23 because of a football injury.
Oh yeah.
Then just add 40 years. And now I'm 63 and I need a pacemaker though. But they need me. No, they really need my specialty. I think that the Army, the Pentagon, they hadn't forgotten Vietnam. When you've got that many cases of casualty, of talking about psychiatric casualties, 30% with post-traumatic stress come out of combat. I think since my specialty is called whiskey sissy. It's a W-60. It means I'm a psychiatrist. There were only 2 in my entire company. Started out with 400. So, yeah, they were scarce. They were scarce, the psychiatrists at that time. When the Iraq War, we had, at the time I got my orders, we had 135,000 active duty already in Iraq, and the Allied forces added to that 250,000 going to be in this war. So I think that somebody did some arm twisting. I don't know, with the Army or the Pentagon, and said, "Hey, we're going to make an exception on Snodgrass," but. I don't know if they knew about my heart condition or not, but anyway, I made it through. It was difficult keeping up with the other doctors in the hospital ward. I know they'd be 50 feet ahead of me, and I'd be trying to, and I'd be thinking, why can't I? Why can't I walk with them? And I remember this hill at this big field hospital in Germany, and I called it Cardiac Hill because when you walk up the hill and you've got 43 beats and you can't. The trouble is you've got missing beats, and the missed beats you can't bring your heart rate up fast enough. So you're just exhausted.
Actually,
You're sucking air.
How many beats? Actually, should be.
Well, it should be about, 70 beats, approximately 70. 72 is normal, So I was, but if you could compensate by increasing, but the problem is I can't, because the way my heart was malfunctioning, I couldn't get enough of the heart rate up early enough and to do much in the way of exertional. But I performed quite well. I did. When before they discharged me at the end of my deployment, they rated me and recommended immediate promotion to full colonel. I tried to stay in 2 more years, and I appealed through a general, and she said, we can't do it because of Title 10, whatever, Title 10. So does this make sense to you? If I had gone in at 23 or 22 or whatever, if I'd gone in earlier, they could extend me beyond 68. They can extend me on 68. But the fact I hadn't served earlier, they can't do that. Does that make does that make any sense to the rational thinking about it? it's kind of hard for me to get my head around that.
So what is your first feeling when you walk in the Pentagon?
When I walk in the what?
Pentagon. The Pentagon.
Oh, no, I didn't walk in.
Oh, yeah.
No, I never went in the Pentagon. No.
I
Oh,
feel-
no, I didn't.
I feel that you look like a spy. Something like that from the movie.
Yeah. No. No, I didn't have any physical presence with them. Not at all. But yeah, I think that.
So that's
You know-
why you just.
So I have portrayed some of the needs, some of the things we need to be concerned about with the care of servicemen. It's called Rethinking Military Service for a Changing World. Well, the world is rapidly changing, and with the way we fight wars too.
Yeah.
You can see how this war with Ukraine is developing. You know, where we use drones, and the use of
yes,
drones
yes,
here
yes,
with
yes.
now Thailand and Cambodia.
Yes.
And when you have drones like that, you don't really have
The real
troops. You don't have the massive troops that you used to see. You
Shoot
can
at.
just you can
Shoot
you
a
have great
robot.
destruction just from bombing them with a remote control. You could have somebody, and sitting here in Bangkok pushing the button or something and to the drone and taking out some of the enemy, and the same thing is happening in the war with Iraq and or Ukraine, pardon me, in Russia.
Oh yeah.
But I do think probably most generals and military experts would say that you're not going to conquer a country by drones alone. You're still not going to need boots on the ground, physical boots on the ground to conquer a country. But I think as we see the importance of wisdom and experience, it does really count. I know that when I was doing my basic, some of the younger soldiers were leaning on me to counsel them about personal matters, about their own stress. I think that there is a real need for mentorship, and I think older people certainly can offer that. If you look back in history to World War II, for example, there are four-star admirals that served into their 80s. And there's one that was a 5-star admiral from India that was into his 80s. I'm not saying that you take all these 80-year-olds, but I think that with the changes in warfare and the modern weaponry and the remote services that can be provided, that you can certainly legitimately take in seniors, older individuals, older experts, older people that have resource and lots of experience, who could provide remote expertise to help support the military.
So the war
resource.
should be already changed.
Well, it already is. I think we need to be rethinking about how this will conceptualize with what age we should send in a person to real combat, boots on the ground. Should we still be using teenagers in this way, or even somebody in their early 20s? I don't know what the magic year the magic age is, but I think I think there needs to be a serious debate about how we have utilized youth and at their peril, I think it's a moral issue
yeah
that has never had a serious debate for nearly a century. I don't think, for decades it's ever had really good, serious discussion. And it should be. I think it's time.
โอ้ท่านผู้ชมค่ะเป็นเอ่อเป็นจุดที่ดรเรนนี่เอ่อเป็นห่วงอะนะคะในแง่หนึ่งอะคือนะคะ he so concerned about this and yeah and then in your opinion
I think what Dr. Lanny mentioned is quite correct because I myself have served the army before because in Singapore we practice conscription at the age of 18. So so we served for 2.5 years. After that, there's depending on your rank, there's a 13-year to a 25-year cycle whereby you go back every year for a week to 2 weeks, depending. So from my observations, when I was 18, I do see servicemen doing foolish things. There have been suicide attempts, that's what you have mentioned. There's bullying as well. There's obviously when people from different kind of diverse backgrounds, they come together. Some people get bullied. You see many different things. So I do acknowledge that, especially, and this has been happening during peacetime. The trauma gets, becomes exponential when you go into an actual battlefield, right? So I do agree that they are probably too young to handle what's on the ground. There's sometimes I believe in when you're going to war, you have to make certain decisions that may go against your moral, for example. For example, maybe your commander issued you an order to wipe out this entire village. Your village consists of women, young children. Do you need to do that? You have to make a moral decision, or do I follow orders to carry out my mission? I think you're too young to accommodate all this.
Right.
Yeah.
One of the most dangerous times for suicide is not in the throat, not on the front line, not in the deployment to a war zone, but coming back. And because you have your battle buddies, you have a fraternal support. This battle buddy system is very strong. They come back, and let's say that their sweetheart, their wife, their partner says, "Hey, I'm quitting, I'm getting out of this relationship, I'm gone." Well, we got a 40 days of leave. Where's the support? Their battle buddies are gone, they're enjoying their time, and you're out there depressed, right? And so who do you have to talk to? Where do you go to find some kind of a way to deal with this? And many times they're not going to come to a psychiatrist. No, they're going to go and drink, and they're going to get involved, and then problems with maybe not checking in, and then they're called AWOL, absent without leave. So this is a situation I was dealt with of one of the soldiers when I was first assigned to my first order of position of station, which was in the States, and he had come back, and his wife had left him, and so he had started drinking, and he was then found to be AWOL and in violation, and the military police brings him in, and he sits down with the first sergeant. The first sergeant reads him the riot act, and he is ordered to go to the barracks, and he's going to lose his rank. And he has been a good soldier, served well, but he's violating military orders, military rules. In 24 hours, they come and check on him, and he's hanging himself. He's dead. He's in the bathroom, and he's dressed up before he commits suicide in his Class A's. So put his dress Class A uniform on. There's I think that the high command in the military has realized that there has to be a change in the way we look at a person who is in a mental crisis as a person who is just a bad actor in the military. You have to go beyond that. You can't just take a book of rules and say, he did this and this and this. What are the circumstances?
ท่านผู้ชมค่ะอาจจะเป็นอะไรที่แบบว่าให้ความรู้สึกว่าหนักในหน่วงในจิตใจท่านบ้างนะคะแต่ว่าอันนี้จริงๆแล้วถ้าเรามองถึงความรู้สึกของคนที่เป็นทหารนะคะไม่ว่าจะเป็นลูกชายไม่ว่าจะเป็นคู่รักไม่ว่าจะเป็นสามีเป็นพ่อนะคะคือความรู้สึกเหล่านี้มันเป็นอะไรที่แบบว่าอะไรนะคะฝ่ายภรรยาฝ่ายแม่ฝ่ายคู่รักที่เฝ้ารอการกลับมาจากการปฏิบัติหน้าที่ของพวกเขาเหล่านั้นเนี่ยมันไม่เคยมีความสุขอะไรแบบนี้ทุกคนต่างก็ไม่รู้ว่าเมื่อไหร่เสียงโทรศัพท์หรือจดหมายจะแจ้งเหตุอะไรแบบนี้มาหรือไม่รู้เมื่อไหร่ว่าจะเกิดอะไรขึ้นอะไรเงี้ยเราก็เข้าใจนะคะซึ่งดร. เลนนี่เองก็นำ point นี้นะคะมาพูดถึงแล้วก็มาเขียนเป็นหนังสือนี้ว่าไม่เห็นด้วยกับการที่จะให้ทหารที่เป็นวัยหนุ่มผจญสงครามเลยนะคะควรจะต้องมีระยะเวลาที่เขาได้รู้จักความเป็นทหารสักระยะหนึ่งก่อนที่จะส่งเข้าไปสู่สมรภูมิใช่ไหมคะค่ะวันนี้เราก็เลยมานั่งคุยกันในแง่ที่ท่านเป็นนักจิตวิทยานะคะแล้วก็ท่านก็ให้ข้อคิดต่างๆได้หลากหลายเรื่องแล้วก็ทั้งนี้ทั้งนั้นก็เพื่อที่เราจะได้นำมาประยุกต์นะคะมาประยุกต์ในความรู้สึกของเราหรือว่าของคนรอบข้างที่เรารู้จักแล้วก็ที่อาจจะอยู่ในอารมณ์ทำนองแบบนี้นะคะเพื่อที่จะด้วยช่วยกันใส่ใจช่วยกันให้กำลังใจช่วยกันให้ความหวังแล้วก็ดึงเขากลับมาจากภาวะที่เขาอาจจะคิดอยากจะไม่อยู่ในโลกนี้แล้วอะไรแบบนี้นะคะว่าช่วงระยะเวลา30นาทีก่อนที่เขาจะคิดทำร้ายตัวเองหรือว่าอยากจะหนีไปจากโลกนี้เป็นช่วงเวลาสำคัญที่ถ้าสมมุติว่ามีใครสักคนสามารถโน้มน้าวหรือจูงใจเขาให้เปลี่ยนจากความรู้สึกเหล่านั้นได้เขาก็อาจจะสามารถยืนหยัดสู้โลกต่อไปได้นะคะเพราะฉะนั้นวันนี้ชุติมาก็ต้องกราบขอบพระคุณดร. เลนนี่นะคะแล้วก็ขอบคุณคุณสตีเวนด้วยอีกทีหนึ่งนะคะค่ะ
ขอบคุณมากครับ
ค่ะขอบคุณที่
I appreciate this opportunity for me to share about my life, about the military, and about my history with Thailand and experiences.
Thank you so much ค่ะท่านผู้ชมค่ะสำหรับรายการเสาร์นี้นะคะเชื่อว่าท่านผู้ชมก็คงจะได้อะไรดีๆติดในความรู้สึกเข้าไปด้วยเช่นกันนะคะแล้วก็แม้ว่าอาจจะมีปัญหาเรื่องการสื่อสารการที่เราใช้ภาษาอังกฤษมากเป็นนิดนึงก็หวังว่าท่านที่อยู่ในแวดวงนี้ท่านก็ อาจจะได้ความรู้สึกที่ดีๆไปนะคะเพราะว่าตอนนี้ผู้ที่หันมาศึกษาเป็นนักจิตวิทยามีมากขึ้นนะคะแล้วก็นักจิตวิทยาเองก็เป็นส่วนสำคัญที่จะให้ความรู้สึกกับสังคมได้มากขึ้นนะคะเพราะฉะนั้นเราหวังว่าเราจะมีโอกาสได้มานั่งคุยกันอีกนะคะแล้วก็เสนอแง่มุมดีๆแล้วก็ช่วยกันเพื่อจะสร้างสังคมของเราให้มีความสุขมากยิ่งขึ้นนะคะกราบขอบพระคุณสำหรับทุกการติดตามนะคะแล้วก็เราเดินทางมาถึงช่วงที่เทปที่50แล้วนะคะ หวังว่าจะมีท่านผู้สนใจเข้ามาร่วมสนับสนุนมากขึ้นนะคะแล้วก็สำหรับเพลงเพราะๆของสาวกิฟเฟนก็ต้องขอบคุณด้วยนะคะท่านสามารถเข้าไปตามได้มีหลายเพลงเพราะๆอยู่นะคะแล้วก็คืนนี้ชุติมาดร. เลนนี่คุณสตีเวนและน้องๆทีมงานขออนุญาตลากันไปเพียงเท่านี้ก่อนนะคะเราจะกลับมาพบกันใหม่เสาร์หน้าค่ะ นะคะสวัสดีค่ะ
Vampire snap fingers and crimson velvet suits. Werewolves moonwalk where the graveyard roots. Zombies shuffle step with a thump, thump, thump. Eyes glowing neon teeth, gnash and jump. Mist rolls thick where the coven meets. Witches brew TikTok trends with ancient beats. No garlic here, no wooden stake. Just bass that shakes the dead awake. Snap, snap, we don't sleep. We just dance in the dark. Frankenstein's groove leaves a spark in your heart. Ghosts hit the drop with a boo in the bass. Mummies unwind with a silk lace grace. From crypt to club, we own the night. Halloween's always right. We don't sleep. Sirens wail where the black cats prowl. Ghouls grind low to the witch house howl. Zombies scream brains, but it's just the beat. Vampires twerk to the phantom street. One-eyed monsters spin on the DJ stand. Serving up terror with a cocktail in hand. No crosses flash, no holy light. Just bodies burning through the night. Snap, snap, we don't sleep. We just dance in the dark. Frankenstein's groove leaves a spark in your heart. Ghosts hit the drop with a boo in the bass. Mummies unwind with a silk lace grace. From crypt to club, we own the night. Halloween's always right. We don't sleep. You thought we hunt just once a year. We live where your nightmares disappear. The moon's our stage, the stars are cue. This ain't a trick, it's all for you. How? Werewolves, yip, hey! Vampires sip, hey! Zombies trip, hey! We don't sleep! Trick or treat. Boo!